Channel. My name is Hayden and you are watching FBA TV. In this video I'm going to talk about mentoring, coaches, consulting, courses, right? Do you need them? Do you need them to become a good Amazon seller, a good e-commerce seller, right? Because everyone's well aware, right, that there's a lot of people out there that are quite frankly selling crap, right? They're selling overpriced courses, £2,000, £3,000, £4,000, £5,000, £6,000, and it's stuff that is just regurgitated from the internet, or maybe some people that don't really do it properly, have never really done it properly, or even if they have, maybe they're just taking advantage of people's ambition, but really maybe they're not really going to do it. Maybe they're just upselling them a dream that maybe they know they're not really going to do, or not the right people to do it. So in this video, because this can be quite unbiased, because I don't offer training, I don't offer courses, I don't offer anything like that, I want to talk to you about whether I think it is necessary, to actually do coaching, to actually do courses, to do mentorships and stuff like that, and can it progress? Let's just be honest about it. Can it progress some people's ability and some people's results? Okay, so let's dive into the video. I believe, right, there's two types of people that are selling courses, that are selling things like this, that are selling people's dreams and stuff like that. I think on one side, you've got the nice people that have a conscience, right, that understand that there's people out there that are going to do this stuff, that they're not actually going to take action, right? And unfortunately there's quite a lot of them people. So just because they're inspired, just because they're driven by a piece of content that you've seen, doesn't mean that they're the right person to actually buy your course, to actually buy your coaching and things like that, because they might end up just getting into debt, losing their money, over leveraging themselves, and then getting themselves into issue. And there's some people, some good people, right, that offer courses for fair prices. They offer coaching for fair prices. They offer mentoring for fair prices. They offer masterclasses. They offer academies and things like that, mentorship programs for fair prices, because they're well aware that not everyone's necessarily going to do it. And there comes a stage where they've got to think to themselves, right, there's some people that won't do this. They're very aware of the fact. They're conscious of the fact that some people are not going to do it. Therefore, they don't offer ludicrously priced courses, knowing that they're just going to be upselling a dream that isn't possible to a lot of people, right? And they're the good people, right, in my opinion, right? This is all opinion based, of course it is, but that's just my opinion on them. And then you've got this second group of people that sell courses, mentorships, programs, masterminds, etc., etc., etc. And them sort of people, we've all seen them, we've all seen them. They would literally sell anything to anyone, and they have no conscience about it. They don't care about it, and they see it in a different way. Now, what's funny is that there's not necessarily right and wrong. Obviously we've got our opinions. I think these people are right, and I think these people are wrong. But who's to say we're right and wrong? Because these people have obviously helped a lot of people. These people have helped a lot of people. Okay. I would just argue that these people here that are selling overpriced courses and sort of getting people to run to the back of the room, or getting people to sign up to £6,000 courses or something on webinars, overselling a dream to knowing that 90% of people, maybe even 95%, are not actually going to do it, and they're just spending £1,000 on these courses, maybe getting themselves in debt because they were upsold a dream. And had a really good salesperson selling it to them. That becomes the issue for me, okay, when they're oversold a dream, when it's upsold a lot, okay. But however, there is some people that are going to get good results, therefore that sort of lifts up their reputation and means that they can carry on. And also they're the sort of people that tend to go, well, look, I don't know who's going to do the work. I can only sell what I can sell, and then hope that a lot of people do the work. But see, I don't think that's a good enough excuse, because I don't think it's fair to be upselling a dream. I could be making millions right now upselling Amazon courses and stuff like that for £5,000-6,000, getting people to run to the back of the room. It's just not something. I've had opportunities like that. It's just not something that I want to do, because I've been burnt in the past. I've spent £20,000-25,000 on courses. Some have been fairly priced, good, but some of them, and a lot of them, have not not been, and I've been out of pocket, I felt scammed, I felt whatever. I actually had the foresight, and I actually had the motivation in myself, the internal inspiration to carry. Hey all, just wanted to do a quick message about my sponsor. So Awesome is now sponsoring this YouTube channel. Very, very grateful for that. Awesome is an accounting and bookkeeping service. They take the stress out of my accounting, so they literally take all of my accounting for me. They do it all, it's completely hands off, so I literally have to do nothing apart from check the VAT returns each quarter. Now look, if you want to check them out, they've got a live chat 24/7, etc. as well. If you want to check them out, I've got 2 months free, link below for free accounting, and that is all. Let's carry on with the video. On. Now, a lot of people don't. They'd sink down into depression, they'd sink down into debt, and it would build up and build up. And unfortunately, in some cases, like not saying any names, but it can actually get really bad. You know, there's people that have committed suicide over this stuff, over these course sales that are overpriced. So it's a serious thing, right? Now, on to the point. So I think you've got these 2 sets of people here. Now, I'm not saying one of them's right, I'm not saying one of them's wrong in the grand scheme of things. I've just got my opinions, and a lot of people would agree with me. You think that this person is right and this person is wrong. Okay, this set of people, that's just what I believe. Okay. And then you've got onto this, and then we've got to the next part, right? Which is mentoring, coaching, and masterclass and stuff. Are they important, right? Now, I believe they are. I believe they're really important. Coming from someone that doesn't sell any of them, right? I just buy them, and I have bought them, right? Because I don't want to get involved in that industry, because I think it's quite a... Anyone that's in the industry will know, you know, it's quite a... You don't want to be painted with the same brush as these people if you're these people, right? But unfortunately, everyone gets painted with the same brush. That's why I'm sort of not in it. But anyway, do I think it's possible? Do I think it's necessary? I don't think it's 100% necessary because of the amount of information that is out there, because the amazing Facebook groups are out there, like mine, FBA TV. If you're not in it, I'm kidding. Obviously, I'm not kidding. Get in it, but I'm kidding. It's obviously, you know, I'm well aware that it's not the best because I'm sharing information from here. Okay, maybe going to like things like Ecom Inner Circle as well, like, you know, Natalie and Matthew Wright run that. Natalie Cromie, great thing. You can learn a lot from there. But look, I think the most important thing to remember is that the information is out there. The YouTubes, you know, the Facebook groups, the information, the articles, it is all out there, right? All the basic information. However, sometimes, you need people to cultivate and bring all that information into a masterclass or into a course. You know, these guys, the fairly priced ones, maybe sometimes it is easier, and I've bought some of them, and it's helped, you know, because not only do you get that information, this is just what I've learned, not only do you get that information that you could have got from the internet, but you get their insights into that information. You get their insights into the information. You get their own experience. You get it inspires you. As long as they're a good person, they're being true, and, you know, they've actually got the results, then you can actually know that information is true, and it inspires you, and it inspires you. You can be held accountable if you're an accountability thing, and then as I say, you've got stuff, you've got experiences in their opinion that you're not going to get, you know, just from looking at information, unless you just go down rabbit hole, which, you know, arguably could take a long time, and maybe you value your time more. But so it's not 100% necessary. I think you can get big results, but I think it takes longer if you don't, and I think you miss out on vital parts of, you know, learning experience from other people that have been there and sort of done it. However, where I don't think it's necessary, right, arguably depending on how much it is, but also this really depends on who the person is. All of this depends on who the person is, you know. Obviously, if you're not going to take action, and you know you're not an action taker, you're just going to, you know, buy something and not do it. Don't do it, you know. But you've got to look at your history. What are you like, you know? Are you committed to stuff, or do you just give it up? If so, unless it's going to be the one that actually gets you there, don't do it, because you're not going to do it. You're not going to stick to it. You know, get going on the internet first. Look at information. If you get good at it, then maybe go and buy something later. But the issue is this side again. The people that are upselling people's dreams for thousands of pounds, knowing that a lot of people aren't going to do them. That's the issue. Obviously, I think that is not necessary. There's a lot of people on this side that can give you that information a lot cheaper, or you can get a lot of it from the internet, but a lot of it's a lot cheaper from these people. If it's this side, it's not necessary to spend £3, £4, £5, £6, £7,000, even more on courses and mentorships and stuff like that. I think this side you either, if you know you're not going to do it, if you know you're not an action taker, try and get started on yourself. If it goes well, then maybe get involved with these kinds of people. Okay, you know, the ones that you can just pay them a fair price and they'll help you out. If you know you're not an action taker, you're going to lose money if you go to these people. These people that are just trying to take your money. A lot of them are just trying to take your money for £3,000, £4,000, £5,000, £6,000 courses, knowing that a lot of people aren't going to actually do it anyway. So look, that's my opinion. Do I think they're necessary? Look, they've helped me a lot, you know, with the right people. I fell into the wrong group and then I went into the right group. This group's helped me a lot. Okay, I've got value from this group, obviously, but it's overpriced and it wasn't a fair exchange. It's got to be fair exchange. This price is fair. These people are fair exchange, right? And I believe that if you get in the fair exchange, once you know you're an action taker, once you've proven the model to yourself, then yeah, it's helped me a lot. It's helped me a lot. And I actively do it now. I've got coaches at the moment. You know, I actively do take on coaches. You know, I still pay coaches to this day. Okay, cool. So I will see you on the next video.